Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm going to do a video on the product from Logos Press called NOEO Physics I. This is the elementary version of the physics curriculum that they put forth. I think they also have biology and chemistry for elementary, and then they have it for middle school. And I don't think they have anything for high school yet, but I couldn't find any videos on this other than the product videos. So I wanted to show what you get, and then also what I've purchased to do as supplemental books to add to it. My daughter loves to read, and so I found a bunch of books actually at the Half Price bookstore and other websites to make this an all-encompassing curriculum for physics. So this is elementary level. We're supposed to cover it again in middle school, and in high school we're using the classical education method, and it's done in a sequence for 4 years. And so she's in 4th grade right now. I'm catching up. We're in the middle of our school year right now, actually, and so we'll just finish this whenever we finish it and then move on to the next science. So I want to show you what you get. With this product, you do get kits, pieces, experiment kits, okay? So they come in these plastic bags, and then it's all the pieces. And it looks like, let's see, instructional guide for parent, teacher, or supervising adult. It's funny, I guess if you were used to use this in like a co-op or something, but that would be a teacher. But it's all the pieces, which I love. And they're numbered, kit 16, kit 3, and it lists this when you purchase it. I bought this entire thing as a kit from that company, but you can also buy the books separately, buy the syllabus separately. So I bought all of this first. That's going to be pretty loud, or off to the side. Okay, and then you also get this little box. This is called Mech Science, I guess mechanical science, dive into the world of mechanics. Let's see, the brand name is EIN-O Science. That is not the name of the science curriculum, though. This is something they put in with it. And it's pretty nice, just little, it's just like a hard plastic book, and then all the pieces and that you would use in this. And I want to see what this is. Pulleys, so it explains it to you there. I guess this is going to be one of the weeks. A lever. So these are all the parts that you would use. Single pulley, double pulley. Interesting. Okay, so we'll be able to use this. Nice little box that it comes in. Okay. These are the books. I'm going to show you first what comes with the curriculum when you purchase the kit from them. This is NOEO Physics I. Okay, basically teacher guide. This is going to be grades 1 through 3, ages 5 through 8. My daughter is 9½, but we're kind of playing catch up. We just found out about the classical education method recently, and so she had not done any physics in elementary school. So I bought the elementary version so that it is easy for us to get through and doesn't pose any problems for us, like understanding. Okay, so basically they do have it set up where they tell you what to do each day. It looks like it's done on a 4-day cycle per week, and it tells you what books. All right, so it's a 36-week curriculum. There it is listed, 36 weeks. So they're covering forces and gravity, light and shadows, mirrors, inventions, magnetism. I'm just reading down. Space, Galileo, Benjamin Franklin. Okay, simple machines. So I'm guessing that this is the book that the child uses as well. For narrations and drawing, I guess this is a notebooking style. I can always, yeah, experiment name what I did, what I saw, and I think this happened because. So I think we've not done this. Yeah, science notebook page, lab notebook page. Okay, so that's that. Then let's cover the books. We have light and sound, small book, not bad. Your typical science book. Typical science books that most living book curriculums are going to use. That's nice. How Do I Lift a Lion? Okay, this is another book that you get. Looks like just a story in there. Okay. How Benjamin Franklin Stole the Lightning. Hardback book. Just a storybook. This brings it alive. We've been using Sunlight for the last 3 years, and just all the books that are included just bring the subject alive, and I totally love that. Okay, Starry Messenger, Caldecott Honor Book. This is going to be interesting. Nice illustrations. This definitely is not a textbook subject for this curriculum, this company. I kind of like that. Okay, here's a DK book on space. You can get these anywhere. I mean, again, I'll show you what I purchased at the half-price books. You'll see that I could easily have made my own curriculum. Variety of things. All right, The Story of Inventions. This is an Usborne book. I love Usborne books. Some people might not like them, but I love the illustrations in these books. And the best part about this is these are things we're going to keep. I mean, Usborne books, they're just awesome. Okay, we have a couple Scholastic books. This is Did It Take Creativity to Find Relativity? Albert Einstein. It's going to have, basic just information about Einstein. This other one is What Makes the Light Bright? Thomas Edison. So these are basically biographies, but just informational things. I kind of like that. And then Magnetism and Electromagnets, and then Forces and Motion. Small books. So this all comes with the curriculum when you purchase it. Now, I saw in Well-Trained Mind, written by Susan Wise Bauer, which is the method. We're starting to follow that. We're trying to get in line with it as best as we can, and because I want to do the classical education method through our remaining years. She recommended this book, Physics Experiments for Children. It's actually a very old book, 1959. This was printed. I bought this off of the Amazon used books. You can tell it's done in 1959. But she said this got great experiments in it. And this is not the cover that they show when you purchase it. It's a red cover. It's the same book, but maybe this was the original printing. I don't know. Okay, this is, I mentioned this in a previous video. This is Exploring the World of Physics by John Tyner, and highly recommended. He writes in a very storybook style. I'm going to work this in with the curriculum. I bought from Memoria Press the quizzes, reviews, and tests. My daughter likes to do those kinds of things. Some children don't like a lot of workbooks, but my daughter does very well with workbooks. So this is something I'm adding in to what I purchased. That's extra. Now this is, these are extra books that I got at the half-price bookstore. This one is called the Handy Science Answer Book. I have not seen this before. And this I will use for a variety of science topics. But it's got just interesting questions. You know, why did the symbol of Smokey the Bear begin to be used for forest fire prevention? Just odd little interesting questions. Health and medicine. What is a Brompton's cocktail? Who was the first to use chemotherapy? What city had the first traffic light? Just stuff that's fun to break up the harder subject matter. I like to do things like that. All right, some more Usborne books. Okay, this is the Usborne Internet-linked Science Encyclopedia. These are pretty good. They're books recently. I don't know when they started doing it, but within, you know, when was this one done? Let's see, 2002. Okay, so basically since the internet existed. They have links in here that you can go to on the internet and look at the subjects. These books are fabulous. Again, we'll look through here, through the table of contents, and just find things that will line up with what, here's friction, will line up with things that we'll be covering in science over the next couple of years. This is like gonna suffice for multiple subjects. Love that. Okay, the story of physics. I got this from Natural Philosophy to the Enigma of Dark Matter. It's written by Anne Rooney. Okay, this is very similar to the John Tyner book in that it's just extra information that will go well to supplement our information. You can hear my dogs barking. I like to spread it out so that it's an all-encompassing subject instead of something that is just textbook driven, doesn't really have any life to it. And physics is such a hard topic. I really think that these kinds of things add to it. I just totally believe that. Again, the Usborne Science Encyclopedia. This one is not internet linked like the other one is. These are just older versions, but they're maybe on a little bit lower reading level. But my daughter loves these. I mean, she can sit and just read these to me, and we can talk about the different things, and it's just pretty cool. All right, and then these are Usborne Internet Linked, Library of Science, Light, Sound, and Electricity, a thin book, and then Energy, Forces, and Motions. And motion. So these will basically be the same things that this company shows, forces and motion, and magnetism and electromagnets. So this is just an extra way of explaining the subject. So I like this kind of stuff. Again, this is going to be our elementary physics curriculum that I put together. So I've taken a product that I purchased and going to utilize all of that on their schedule, run the 36 weeks. But I'm going to throw in all of these extra books. The last thing that I have, which we do not have any of these, now we do actually, the Kingfisher Science Encyclopedia. We will be covering all topics over the next 4 to 8 years actually with these guys. I love these encyclopedias. And I just recently got the Nature Encyclopedia, the Science Encyclopedia, and the History Encyclopedia. Just amazing. I wish this stuff was around when we were kids. All right. Have a great day.